good stuff is all new. And Mary is throwing a worldwide comfort food party in the kitchen. We're talking big flavors, cozy classics, and a few dishes that might just become your new favorites. It's feel-good fun.
It smells so good. Everyone's sinuses are clear.
Crave-worthy recipes.
It's a good.
That's a good bite.
And it all starts right now.
Good one today. Listen, today we are sharing nostalgic comfort foods from around the world. We've got bold flavors, lots of stories, and one heck of a great brunch to bring it all together. Joining me in the kitchen today, please welcome Craig Wong, Vijaya Selvaraju, and Jason Skrobar. I'm gonna just pop that off the heat because we get a little spicy.
Smoking already.
Smoking already. Okay, this is gonna be a really fun one. We're gonna share recipes that highlight a little bit of our heritage today. Is this something that you guys do when you're looking for a little bit of inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, I think when you grow up eating the foods of your culture, you kind of want to learn a little bit more about it.
Yeah, totally.
So,
yeah. What about you, Vijaya?
It's like doing a deep dive. So I'm from India, and we all know the really popular Indian dishes. But sometimes it's nice to go way back and think of those niche dishes that our family prepared.
Totally.
And try to recreate them and preserve that memory.
I love that. Craig, what about you?
I built all my restaurants and businesses around it.
Yeah, you did. That's the energy. We love it. Okay, you three, go have a seat because I'm going to get us started. We are heading to the UK for me. Now, my last name, Berg, German, not the UK, decidedly. But my mom is a Mackenzie. So for her 70th birthday, we actually took her to Scotland. Here's a picture of her and my husband and I, all in Edinburgh. Honestly, it was so fun. We went last Christmas. It was such a good time. It was fantastic. I got her a little, like, tartan Mackenzie scarf. She was just walking around with it. She bought herself a little tam, and anytime there was a camera, she was like, me? What's going on? It was very, very good. So honestly, it's such a great celebration. And everybody knows, obviously, when we were in Scotland, we did Scotch tours, we did that stuff. It was fantastic. But there was this little pub up the street from where we were staying in this little fishing village that had such good beer. My mom's not much of a beer drinker. She drank beer in Scotland, let me tell you. It was a good thing. So I wanted to honor that delicious beer. It was an ale. So I wanted to make a steak and ale pie today. How does that sound? Meat pie. Everyone in my family, my mom says if you put anything in pastry, she will eat it. So this is a good thing.
Same.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Pastry's the best.
Yeah.
I love stuffed dough. It's so good. So we're gonna get started on this recipe. The first thing you need to do when you're making a meat pie is really you kind of have to make a meat stew. So it's kind of two recipes in one, but it's totally worth it. It's really good. So in this pot here, I have got a kilo of stewing beef. I cut that into nice 1-inch cubes, and then I dusted it with a couple tablespoons of flour. What that's gonna do is it's gonna give it a little bit of a coating on the outside, help it sear, hold in a little bit of deliciousness, and then it's also gonna help build this beautiful golden brown color on the bottom of the pan and thicken the sauce later. I seasoned that up with a little bit of salt and pepper as well, and I've seared that for about, I'd say, 8 minutes. So I'm just gonna release that from the bottom of the pan. It smells very good.
Okay.
I'm feeling very pumped about it. I'm gonna take this out now. Now, at this point, this beef is not cooked. It is just seared. If you tried to eat this right now, it would be shoe leather. Whenever you're making a stew, you actually wanna use a tougher cut because you want it to cook low and slow. So all that collagen, all that really tough, muscular kind of fiber just relaxes and chills, and it's gonna get beautiful and tender. So set that beef aside, doing its thing. And then into this smoking hot pan, we're gonna turn it down to medium. And I'm gonna go in with a bit of butter, because butter's always a good thing.
Yeah.
When we were in Scotland, we had this there was this little like farm stand store near where we were staying, and it had this brand of butter called Wee Knob of Butter. And it was really good butter. Vijaya knows good butter. It was really good butter.
We like our butter.
We love our butter.
Yes.
We travel for butter.
Did you bring some back with you?
I didn't, Jason. That's illegal.
That is
technically.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do
and then we all
that.
do one of these. it's fine. Don't worry. All right, so I've got my butter in there, and then I'm gonna add in my veg. Now, I have got 2 yellow onions that I've diced up, as well as 3 carrots and 2 stalks of celery, just a classic kind of mirepoix mix. If you wanted to here, though, you could add in other hearty veg, something like like a parsnip. Ooh. That would be good. We love a parsnip. Right? Parsnips are not that, like,
underrated.
Trendy. They're underrated.
Yeah.
Let's make them trendy. Make them trendy.
Let's trend them up. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, right? Let's do it. All right, seasoning that up with some salt as well as some pepper, and I'm just gonna give that a good stir to combine. Now, when you add your veg in, that veg has a lot of moisture in it, so it's gonna start to release the golden brown off the bottom of that pan. If it's not, you can always add a little splash of water. It'll all come together in the end. It'll be beautiful. But I'm gonna let that do its thing for a second, and we're gonna chop up some garlic. Now, for this recipe, we're gonna go, I say 4 cloves of garlic, but you never know with your garlic lately. You could get a clove that looks like this, which is the size of an apricot. So I'm probably good. You know what, let's go all 4. Let's do it. So you could do less, you could do more, whatever you feel. I might could do, 2, 3. I'm just gonna thinly slice that garlic up and just add it on into the pot. I'm slicing the garlic because I want it to be a nice mellow flavor, and then you're gonna have those little bits. It's gonna cook down and get nice and sweet. I lied, I'm doing all 4. Okay. And then I am going to pick up this beautifulness. I have a new bench scraper, and I'm so excited about it.
So nice.
From Knifeware? I'm getting a nod. I am correct. Thank you so much. I am so amped about this. Okay, we're gonna pop this on into the pan as well. Add that in, give that a stir to combine, and that garlic just needs a few seconds to start cooking off that raw flavor. But now we're gonna start building like a deep stewy flavor in here. So the first thing we need for that is a little bit of tomato paste. Tomato paste, someone else has done all the work, cook down those tomatoes, rich and beautiful. A little sweet as well. I'm gonna go in with about a tablespoon. I'm gonna measure it like I measure a tablespoon, which is more than a tablespoon. Yeah. I'm also gonna go in with about a tablespoon of Worcester sauce, Worcestershire sauce, whatever you call it. Yeah. It's good stuff. It's basically, it's a fermented anchovy or fish product. So it's kind of like UK fish sauce, if that makes sense. Yeah.
A lot of umami.
A lot of umami. So I'm going in with a tablespoon-ish of that. As you can see, very serious measurements in a beef stew. Give that a stir to combine. And then to balance everything out, I'm also gonna go in with a tablespoon of brown sugar. That's gonna give a little bit of a molassesy flavor. I love that little bit. It just balances everything out. So that's gonna go right on in. Give that a stir. Whew. Oh, I got a Worcester sauce. Whew, that's spicy. That's a good one. Oh, I love that. All right, now we're gonna go in with some herbs as well. I'm going in with some thyme. Just about 2 teaspoons of chopped thyme is gonna go right on in. Give that a stir. If you don't have thyme, you could use dried, you could do rosemary, you could do sage in here as well. That would be beautiful. And now I'm gonna go in with something that's gonna help thicken this. We already had that flour on that beef, but I'm gonna go in with a couple more tablespoons of flour just to thicken this up, because it's almost like you're making a gravy to go with this pie. So in goes 2 tablespoons of that flour. Give that a stir to combine. And you wanna toast that flour for just a few seconds, just to cook off that rawness.
And it's amazing how everything's lifted up off the
bottom of the pan. Basically, you're cleaning your pan when you deglaze, which is a good thing. Yes. Yeah, it brings it all together. So I'm gonna go back in with that beef, and then we need to add our liquid. Now, I promised you a steak and ale pie. If you want, you can find a Scottish ale. I'm gonna go local, though, so we're gonna go with a delicious Toronto beer. Always a good thing. And a half of beer. Now, if you didn't want to do beer...
How many glugs is that?
How many glugs? I'd say that. So it saves you a little bit for yourself if you want. There you go. All right, so that's just gonna lift all that extra stuff off the bottom, give that a stir to combine, and then we wanna add in our beef stock as well. So I'm gonna go in with 2 cups of prepared beef stock. I love using bouillon as well. If that's all you got hanging around, go for that.
So handy.
Super handy. Give that a stir, and then you wanna bring that up to a boil. Once it's boiling, you wanna pop a lid on, and that's gonna go into, nice, I can touch it. We're gonna go into a nice low oven, 325 degrees Fahrenheit. That's gonna go in there for about an hour and a half until that beef is nice and tender. While that does its thing, real quick, we gotta talk about my current favorite pastry, because we're gonna do a meat pie. So we don't actually want it to be flaky, because that's gonna melt through. All that beautiful filling is gonna melt through. So what we wanna do is make a hot water crust. Do we like a hot water?
We love a hot water crust.
Yes. If you've ever made a meat pie, hot water crust is often what you do. So what you wanna do is you think about a pastry you've made before for an apple pie, and you throw all that information out. You don't need any of that information. That's trash for this pie. We don't need that. But we're gonna do, basically, we've got 3/4 cup of butter in here and 3/4 cup of water. I brought that up to a boil just until that butter melted. Then we're gonna remove this pot from the heat, and we're just gonna dump our flour into here. Also, just a fun fact, I forgot to put potatoes in that stew. They're over here. So, if you want a double starch, chuck some potatoes in there. It's gonna be great, delicious. Classic. That would have been great. We'll just put it back here, pretend they're in there. Okay. So we've got that beautiful mixture, and then we're gonna go in with 2 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and you just wanna dump it right in. This is almost like making a choux pastry.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Exactly. We don't do eggs, though. Don't worry. Whoa, she was ready for an egg. We got it. All right, I'm gonna season that up with about 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Give that a mix to combine, and this comes together really nicely because it's warm. The warmth helps gelatinize some of that starch, which gives you a really nice dough. If it's a little bit too sticky like this one, you can always add a little bit more flour just to bring it together. But basically, gelatinizing the starch there gives you a sturdier, crisper crust, which is gonna hold up with all of that beautiful filling. So once you've got that mixed up, you wanna wrap it up, pop it in the fridge for about 2 hours, just until it's relaxed a little. You technically don't have to do that, but if you do, it makes it a little easier to roll. You wanna divide it to about 3/4 and 1/4, roll one out and line a springform pan with it. So we've got one here that I've already lined. Magic of TV, folks.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's potatoes in this one. Then all you need to do is line the bottom. It's gonna feel a little funny, but just press it into the corners. This is a dough that you can't really overwork, so just keep mushing it in there. And then I've got a lid on top. So what you wanna do is just get that lid and just seal the edges just by pressing it on. You can pinch it and crimp it really nicely if you feel like it. I'm clearly not feeling that today, so I'm just gonna do this. Then you do need a little bit of a vent. Now, before I put that stew in, though, I strained off most of the gravy, and I've set it aside to serve with the pie, so we get a nice crispy pie.
Very
so I'm gonna
smart.
cut a little slit right in the top, just for a little bit of an air vent. Brush that with some egg wash, which is just a little bit of egg with a bit of milk or water. If you want, you can do a little seed action on here. A little sesame seed might be nice. Not traditional, but tasty.
Yeah.
Get that magnesium, everybody. Okay. And that's gonna go into a 400-degree oven for 30 minutes. Then you're going to drop the temperature to 350 and let it go for another 30 to 35 minutes. When it is done, you are gonna get this lovely little meat pie. Crispy crust, golden brown. Serve that beautiful gravy on the side. Honestly, it's a treat and a half. We're gonna dig into this, but Craig, you're up after the break. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow, it's an all-new episode of The Good Stuff. Mary's serving up next-level comfort food, a bacon-wrapped meatloaf with creamy garlic mashed potatoes you'll want to make ASAP. Plus, smart cleaning tech that makes life easier, must-have winter pet toys, and a delicious escape to Victoria, BC. That's tomorrow on The Good Stuff.
The world inspired by our heritage. Now, Craig, you are up. Oh, what are we making? Where are we going?
We're gonna make Jamaican pepper shrimp lo mein. So I'm Jamaican Chinese, and this is a mashup of 2 of my favorite childhood comfort foods.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at, is that little Craig?
That is.
Get out of here. Look at you in your little shirt.
And so it all starts with this, a whole shrimp.
Okay.
And there's so much flavor packed into the head and the shells that we're gonna capture all of that as well, too.
I feel like a lot of times when we go to the grocery store, you very rarely see them with the head on, but if you go to the actual seafood counter, you can sometimes find it. Markets, Asian grocery stores, things like that.
Yeah, and like I get the peeled and deveined shrimp from time to time, which are great for like dumplings and stuffings. But for me, I'm gonna make sure that if this is the star of the show, I'm gonna get all of that flavor.
So we just
And
ripped
starts
the
with
head
this.
off. Yeah, so you're taking the shell off and you're getting that head off as well.
And that's the thing, like along the line somewhere, us Canadians, we decided that it's kind of creepy to eat something's head.
But honestly, there's so much flavor going
There
on
is.
in here. Yeah.
There is. I remember when I said I'm Jamaican Chinese, that's 2 cultures that adore eating the heads of our foods as well, too. So.
Yeah. You know where the flavors going.
Exactly. So the shrimp goes in, and we're gonna marinate that.
Okay.
But along the side, we're gonna make a stock from this. And so you simply take a little bit of garlic, some ginger, bit of scallion, and we're gonna simmer that in liquid, just enough to cover it, and we're gonna reduce that all down to maximize that flavor.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, a beautiful shrimp stock. Sign me up.
Absolutely.
That sounds like a concert festival I'd go to. Am I right? Thanks,
And
guys.
then, in the meantime, we're gonna marinate these shrimp. So we're gonna take Scotch bonnet. You can't have Jamaican pepper shrimp without Scotch bonnet.
Not at all. Okay.
So that goes straight in.
That's a good amount, too.
Oh, yeah, we're not messing around.
I thought we were putting all these in, though. I was like, whoa, boy, we're going to blow everyone's socks off. Okay.
Some fresh thyme. More garlic.
Oh, yeah.
Some ginger.
Yes. I'm chucking my shrimp in there, too. There you go.
We've got some scallions as well, too. This is pimento, also known as allspice.
I love it. This is giving the Jamaican flavor.
Iconic.
Yes, the thyme, the allspice, all of that. Beautiful.
And we're gonna stir all this together. We're gonna let it marinate, get all those flavors incorporated as well, too.
I love that. Okay.
All right, so next up, we have a hot pan here. And then we're gonna start it off with a little bit of extra virgin coconut oil.
I love that we're using coconut oil. It's gonna add more flavor.
Smells so good.
So good.
Yeah, so that goes straight in. It doesn't get the love that it deserves.
No, it's true. I feel like it's like, you think about it for, I don't know, I mix it into chocolate chips for the ice cream shell. But it's really good to cook with, too.
So we're gonna get all of that in there.
Be careful when you're inhaling.
I was gonna say.
I was just gonna say the steam.
Making pepper spray, essentially.
And in the meantime, we have some boiling water.
Okay.
And traditionally, when you do European-style noodles, salt in your water.
Yeah.
When you're doing Asian-style noodles, no salt in your water.
Okay.
And then we have these dried shrimp roe noodles.
Okay, so I've never seen something like this. What is this?
Yeah, so this is a dried shrimp roe noodle, and it's done in lye water, so it has that extra bounce.
Almost like,
as well,
the
too.
difference between like a piece of bread and a pretzel. It gives it that chewy bounciness.
You got it.
Yeah.
And there's actually there's tiny little shrimp roe in there as well too. So that's gonna really boost all of that shrimp flavor as
love
well
that.
too.
You just
So
get
that
this
goes
from
in.
the Asian grocery store?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Love
and
that.
they're like one of my favorite things.
These shrimp are smelling great. Let's check on the shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, they're looking nice and cooked
Oh,
as well too. Getting ready.
Oh, the color on there.
Beauty. Oh yeah.
It smells so good. Everyone's sinuses are clear.
And so these are our noodles, and they are nice and cooked as well
Oh, look
too.
at them. They all just fall, like those little clusters kind of just fall apart. That's beautiful.
Absolutely, and it's such a cinch for portioning as well too. So you know, if you're just looking for a snack, a little one bunch, or for like if you're looking for a meal, 2 bunches.
Oh, I love that. Fantastic. Okay,
Or
so what do we got?
or three?
Or 3 or 4. Yeah.
And so this is a little bit of butter and some oyster sauce. And this is
Nice.
actually a trick that my lovely wife Ivy, who's in the audience right now, taught me. And so just like Italian-style pasta, you take your hot noodles along with just a little bit of that water as well, and then you're making almost like a beurre blanc as well too. So you're having all that butter emulsified, and that oyster sauce is going to give you that umami flavor.
my
And you just stir, stir, stir
I like that
until
you're
it
just
all.
chasing this butter around a bowl with a hot noodle. Oh, look at how creamy
is.
the sauce is getting.
It's all emulsified in there, and hey,
Here,
you
want
need
me to
a
do
little extra
bit more?
water.
I like this action.
There you go.
Nice,
Restaurant
Greg.
style.
Yeah. This
So we
looks
have
beautiful.
our beautiful noodles.
Okay.
And then
Beautiful noodles. Our shrimp are looking beautiful.
yes, and we're gonna plate that up.
Look at that.
smells
So
amazing.
nice and high.
Oh my gosh, that smell. Do you smell that butter?
And get all that flavor on there.
It
So
smells
easy.
so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then we've got that beautiful shrimp. I love this, that rich buttery sauce with the spicy, really punchy shrimp. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And so because all the best Jamaican pepper shrimp you'll find on the roadside has the shell on, has the head on, everybody knows where all the best flavor is. We did this stock, and that's why we made that stock.
And boiled it down.
Exactly. So now we're gonna add that into our
Oh,
shrimp.
yeah, just to finish it up.
You got it.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get that down onto those noodles. Craig,
All right.
this looks so, it smells out of control in here.
And so that just goes right beside our noodles.
That's beautiful. Oh, get out of here. Okay. Now, last but not least, we've got a little garnish. What do we got going on here?
And this is Chinese yellow chives.
Oh, yellow chives, cool.
Now this ingredient is a flex.
Yeah, okay.
Like, only people that really know about like Cantonese style wonton noodles or like lo mein are gonna know about these. And what's different about them from traditional like green chives that we're used to is that these ones are a little bit milder, a little bit sweeter,
A little crispier, too.
a little bit floral. Yeah, and so we're just gonna garnish that right over top.
This is
as well,
so
too.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
Craig, I am gonna dig in. I am so pumped about this. Vijaya, you are up next, and you are making your, I'm gonna call it world famous chicken biryani. Comfort foods from around the world today. Vijaya, you are up. What are we making? Where are we going?
We're making chicken biryani. We're going to India.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about this.
Yes. So chicken biryani is such an iconic dish. When you're in India, whether you're going village to village, city to city, everyone has their own variation of biryani, and everyone thinks that theirs is authentic.
Okay. Love this.
They're all authentic in their own way. They're all delicious. Here's a photo of me in India, and the reason why I'm sharing it is because the first thing that we do when we arrive in India is hit up a spot for biryani. It's
Delicious.
a non-negotiable.
Okay, that's the number one.
We eat so much rice.
You drop off
It's
your bags
crazy.
and you go.
That's right.
I love that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So today I'm going to show you a variation. This is Hyderabadi style chicken biryani from my cookbook Indian Food is Easy, which is
Such
so
a good
exciting.
cookbook.
And it's a layered biryani. So it's very, very easy, and we're going to start off with our chicken.
Okay.
So I have 3 cuts here, drumstick, thigh, as well as some chicken breast, so there's something for everyone.
Love that.
And we're going to marinate it. So the marinade starts off with a little bit of yogurt, which is a delicious tenderizer.
It's such a good base. I know we always have yogurt on hand, and you want like
Yes.
plain yogurt. You don't necessarily want Greek yogurt. You just want regular.
or blueberry.
Absolutely. Vanilla, don't get that confused.
No. Some ginger, some garlic, and then Mary, if you would, I'm gonna add some Thai chilies in there. If you would chop up some mint.
Okay, perfect.
That would be great.
How much are you looking for? Good amount?
A good bunch.
Okay, cool. Let's
you know,
do it.
the more, I have a measurement, but you measure with your heart.
Honestly, that's my motto. If you're having herbs, if you've got them, just use them.
Yeah.
A recipe could say whatever. Just use them until you're
A
done.
little bit more is not going to kill the recipe.
Exactly.
Right, so a nice handful of mint and coriander, and they're gonna add so much fragrance to the marinade.
I love this.
As well as a beautiful color. We're going in
my
with
gosh,
some,
immediately it
Do you
smells
smell
fresh and
it?
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
love the smell of fresh mint.
So good.
Kashmiri chili powder, which has a beautiful bright red color, but it's not as intensely spicy as a cayenne chili.
Which is surprising because you'd think with the color it's going to blow your socks off, but it's
That's
not.
right.
It's softer.
Coriander, a little bit of cumin, a nice squeeze of lemon.
Beautiful.
And a nice big old pinch of salt.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Love that.
So this can marinate. So we're gonna give this a nice mix with the world's tiniest spoon.
Would you like a larger spoon?
Here we go. We make it work.
Yeah.
So you want to marinate this for a minimum of 1 hour to overnight in the fridge.
Okay.
Mary, there have been times where I have not marinated the chicken.
Okay, how'd it
And
go?
it turned out just fine.
There you go.
Okay,
All
so
those
you do
last-minute
you.
Larrys, you too can make this. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna let this hang, let it do its thing, and we're gonna talk onions now.
Okay.
So we have a layer of crispy fried onions that go into the biryani, which adds so much depth of flavor.
Yeah.
It's so delicious. So basically, you take a large onion, thinly slice it, dust it in a little bit of flour, and then deep fry it until it's nice and crispy.
Okay.
And this is what we have here.
Beautiful.
So delicious.
I love the fact that that goes into this, so it
Yes.
softens, but you still get that caramelized flavor.
Exactly.
Love that.
Exactly. Okay. And now we're gonna talk rice.
Okay, this is where we get serious.
My favorite topic of conversation, rice. So we're working with basmati rice today, and the key to victory with rice is that you want to rinse it until the water runs clear, and then soak it.
Okay.
So rinsing it removes all that excess starch on each of the grains so that they're all nice and separate and elongated.
Yeah.
And then soaking it sort of expedites the cooking process.
It gets a little bit of that water in. Yeah.
That way it doesn't take as long in the pan.
Have you ever not rinsed and soaked your rice before?
Mary, let's not talk.
Okay. Because I was just looking to make myself feel better because I often am
Been
like,
there.
yeah, you know?
Sometimes you need to do things in a pinch.
Yeah.
The one pot method, sometimes I won't rinse my rice.
Okay.
It's not the end of the world,
Not the end of
folks.
the
But for
world.
this one, you really do want to soak and rinse.
Okay, got it. This is the thing. We can do it. Yeah.
Right, so we have a nice big pot of water here. We're gonna add a few spices to perfume the water because we want that rice nice and tasty.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so we have some cinnamon stick, a little bit of bay leaf. We're gonna add some salt, as well as some whole cumin seed.
Okay.
Which is
Ooh,
nice
yeah,
and
the little
interesting.
pops.
Star anise for that licoricey hit. A little bit of green cardamom. Black cardamom, which is like unusually funky and smoky.
It's smoky. That's the thing, yeah.
It's a nice one to have. And then some clove.
Already this water smells
smell
amazing.
that?
It smells so good.
Then you're gonna add in your soaked rice. And you're gonna let that boil for about 4 to 5 minutes.
Okay, is it done at that point?
So it's not going to cook the rice completely
Okay.
through. It's going to still have a bit of bite to it, but that's exactly what we want because we're going to layer and bake the rice later.
Now, Vijaya, I'm team rice cooker. Does that work for me here?
Not in this particular
no.
I do love a rice cooker.
Yeah.
Just for this preparation, you want each of those grains to be separate.
Yeah.
So even if you were to spoon it like with like a large spoon, that they all fall away from one another, and that's only accomplished when you boil the rice.
Yes, because rice cooker makes it a little sticky, which is nice, really good for eating, but
Yes.
it's like not the texture you're going for.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So what are we doing for this?
So now you need a large Dutch oven, like the biggest one that you have.
Check.
Right? Okay, check. Let's go. We're gonna get our meat and we're gonna layer it at the bottom of the Dutch oven into one even layer.
I love this. This smells and looks amazing. I can understand why you don't necessarily need to let this
marinate it,
marinate overnight or even for the hour.
I mean, marinating it makes it a little more tender.
Yeah,
and, really
it definitely
helps-
gets that flavor in there.
Exactly, exactly. So, let's see. Oh, there we go.
You know when you do something and you don't know if it's helping? Me holding this bowl right now.
Totally helpful, totally helpful. Now we're gonna go in with our onions, nice and crispy. Like you can hear how crispy
That
they are.
is what you're looking for. I love this. It's giving that layer on top. It's
Yes.
gonna bring that caramelization because the chicken hasn't caramelized yet.
Exactly, exactly. And now our rice.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's just a really, really easy recipe of layering. So you're gonna spread that out.
Okay.
And then I'll just use my tongs to spread this out into one even layer.
It's almost like you're hiding.
Yeah. That's right. It's the surprise at the bottom of the pot.
yeah.
Now we're going to garnish it with a few interesting ingredients. We have some saffron water here.
look at
so if you want
that.
to do a nice little drizzle, Mary, saffron's the world's most expensive spice, but a little pinch really goes a long way. And you get that beautiful color.
Don't
you
let
want to
any
make
go to
sure,
waste.
Mary,
Yeah.
those little strands.
Yeah.
Every last
Beautiful.
bit. Then we have some melted ghee, which is nice and nutty. So this is kind of like clarified butter, where all the milk solids are taken out.
But you still get that toasty flavor.
Exactly, and because we haven't seared anything in here, just adding that little bit of nutty ghee makes all the difference.
Love that.
We have more herbs, so mint.
Big
Coriander,
amount.
go big or go home.
Okay.
And we're gonna cover it with some aluminum foil.
So aluminum foil goes on first.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is gonna trap the steam in because this biryani is cooked with steam.
Okay.
Okay, nice heavy lid.
Yeah.
It's going into a 425-degree oven.
Okay.
For about 35 minutes.
Is that it?
35, that's all that it takes.
Oh, wow.
This is a perfect weeknight dinner because it doesn't involve a lot of effort.
Here, I'll get the oven for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, she got it. Look at her. She got it. That's Vijaya for you.
We're trying. Okay,
All right,
and then
let's
when
do
it
a reveal.
comes out, let's see if we get a bit of steam.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
You see that?
Now, for serving, obviously it's got that beautiful layer.
Yes.
So what do we do?
So we're gonna lift up the chicken
Okay.
Wow.
and bring it to the surface.
Look at that.
And you just wanna do a couple of turns so that you keep the saffron sort of intact.
Well, that's the one you spent the money on, so you gotta show
exactly.
the saffron off. Yeah.
And that's all she wrote. That's
Vijaya,
it.
this is absolutely stunning.
Thank
What a
you.
beautiful job. I'm so excited to dig in. It smells so good in here. It's gonna be extra delicious because we're heading to Slovenia after the break, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Stick around. So amazing. We are back in the kitchen, and today we are sharing comfort foods from around the world, taking inspiration from where our families are from. Now, Jason Skrobar, you are up. Where are we going?
We're going to Slovenia.
Slovenia! I love it! Okay, and what, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful
That's
picture.
me and my dad. My first time in Slovenia was my 30th birthday. We went. My family has a vineyard in Slovenia, so that was during harvest. And so when you're harvesting your grapes, you basically spend the whole day on the vineyard picking grapes,
Yeah.
and it's tiring because our vineyard's on a hill. So you're up and down all day.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're hungry because you haven't really eaten much all day.
No, and
So
the grapes
you-
are not good for eating.
The grapes are
No,
not
they're
good for
good. Yeah,
eating.
yeah.
And so you know, they prepare a huge feast at the end of the day. And so all you do is eat and drink.
Yes, yes,
And drink.
yes.
The Slovenians like their booze.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit it's a celebratory day at the end of the day. So we're making something called, we're gonna tag team this one.
Okay,
because
wait, no, I
it's-
already forgot mine.
No, you didn't.
Yes, okay, okay.
So it's basically a little filled dumpling.
Okay.
It's 2 words, idriski,
Okay. What was it?
shlo.
I forgot
You
my
know
code
what, the
backstage.
Slovenians, I love you, and I'm sorry.
You know what? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, and then I'm gonna say it at the end.
Yes,
That's what we're gonna do. But what does it mean?
So basically, it's the first word basically refers to the region. So this is a dish from...
Jolariski.
See, there you go.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, cool.
It's from the northwestern part of Slovenia, and the second word basically means little hat.
Oh, I like
so
that.
these dumplings look like little hats, and you'll see that.
Okay.
Just stay with us because
Okay.
we're going to show you at the end. But we're going to get started because the filling is basically it's really simple. It starts with some mashed potatoes.
Beautiful.
And then I have some bacon and onions.
Come on, what's
that
not to
I
love?
have cooked off here.
Beautiful.
And also in the filling goes some chives, some chopped chives, and some thyme. So if you want to put that in, I'm going to get started on the dough.
This smells so good, Jason.
Already, right? I mean,
Yes.
simple ingredients.
Yeah.
The dough, really simple as well. Some flour. I'm adding 2 eggs, and we're going to make a simple pasta dough, basically. A little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Some salt. And then if you want, you can add a little bit of water just until it comes together. So we're gonna mix it, and then once the dough gets comes together.
Like elastic and a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to knead it for about 5 to 6 minutes, or until it comes together.
Yeah.
Again, it's a simple dough. So once this all comes together.
Yeah, we get to make these little guys. Do you know what I love about this? I love the fact that we're doing a dumpling, because I think almost every culture around the world has some sort of stuffed dough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, 100%. We got ravioli, we've got samosas.
Samosas,
Yes. Like dim sum, pierogies,
Everything,
delicious.
yes, exactly. I
Okay,
mean,
so-
it's like the nicest thing to just serve to someone on a plate.
Yeah.
It's like and like you said earlier with yours, this is like a double starch, because we've got potatoes.
We love a double starch.
Yeah. Double starch.
100%. Okay, so I
So-
got mine mixed up. Once it's mixed, what do we do?
We're gonna actually, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the stuffing and we're gonna roll it into like hazelnut-sized balls.
Oh, so little guys.
Little tiny.
Okay.
Little small.
Oh, this is nice. The potatoes are warm.
Right?
Yeah.
And then those.
Oh, I went
go
too
in-
big.
Mine too.
Okay.
That's okay. So basically, once the dough comes together, we're gonna roll it out, and this is what you get. And
Okay,
we want
beautiful.
it to be sort of this length, because we're gonna take these, the filling, and we're going to line them all up.
Okay.
Okay. And
Just along the edge here.
That's right.
I love this because we're not cutting things out first. It's
No.
almost like you're getting them ready and then you cut them.
and then yeah, so basically we're gonna encase them.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
we're gonna go like that. And then if you wanna help me,
Okay.
we're just going to kind of
With their hands.
a
Okay.
little bit. And then that's the shape.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then,
We're gonna cut the edge.
yeah, so you're
Okay.
gonna cut that,
Beautiful. Oh, this is fun to make.
and then we can take that away.
It's almost like an egg noloti. And then this guy, kind of like this.
You're Slovenian.
I love this. Okay.
So then you're gonna continue until you've got all of these cut into individual ones, and then you're going to squeeze the sides.
Oh, almost like okay. So
Okay.
cutie,
So
yeah.
you're sealing it like that, and then this is the fun part. You're gonna take your finger,
Okay.
and you're gonna do a little indent.
Okay.
And then there's the little hat.
That's your little hat.
Okay.
What a cutie.
And then you're gonna
It's like a
take
little pocket for sauce on the
sauce.
side,
Yeah, it's
little
like-
divot.
It's a hat that
Exactly.
you fill with sauce. Yeah.
Who doesn't like a saucy hat?
I mean, it's the only good type of hat,
Right?
to be honest.
And so then these will go into some boiling water.
Okay, to pop
Like
them
our
in.
little 2. They're very cute,
Yeah.
right? And then once they'll basically float once they're done.
Yeah.
And then we've got, this is what you get
Look at
here.
these little
we've got
guys.
this really beautiful platter.
Like, stunning.
And then we're not done, because you could serve this like this with like just a butter sauce, which would be nice. But we've got a beautiful lamb ragu that we prepared. So basically, look at this. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this.
Oh my
and I'm
gosh.
gonna go right over
That
top with
is
this beautiful.
so stunning.
And then if you want to finish it with a little bit more chives,
Okay.
and I like to add a little bit more olive oil to the plate
Let's
as well.
do. Why not, Jason?
And look at
Listen, we
that.
just picked a bunch of grapes. That is
Right?
absolutely stunning. Okay,
There you go.
what a delight. Now, I have a handy dandy card.
Oh, here
so
we
are
go.
going to phonetically say the name of this beautiful dish.
Idriski.
Zlikrofi.
There you
There
go.
you go! We did it, Jason. Thank you for taking us to Slovenia. We apologize for our pronunciation, but this is
especially
amazing.
apologize.
We got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. We are back, and my bud Ryan Hinkson is here taking us around the world with some comfort food that we can find right here in Toronto. Hey, Ryan, how's it going? Okay, let's get right into this. I
Yes.
love the fact that you're bringing us around the world with
Yeah.
no jet lag in Toronto, where we start.
Right,
Yeah.
nice and easy. So let's start off with mac pie.
Okay.
From Bim Street Eats. Now, Bajan mac pie specifically, a
Okay.
little different than regular mac and cheese.
Yeah, yeah.
My parents are from Barbados.
Yeah.
The best thing they brought with them when they immigrated was this recipe.
Okay.
But the only thing is, there are not a ton of Bajan restaurants in the city, so it's hard to find unless you know somebody from the island.
Yeah.
But the heavens open up because Bim Street makes a very authentic, delicious version.
When you found it, where you were like, thank the Lord.
Yes.
Yes,
the
yeah.
clouds parted,
Yeah.
heaven showed itself to me. So the main difference is the consistency and kind of like the texture. A lot of, when we think mac and cheese, definitely top comfort food.
So good.
Right, but this is a little different. First, you're gonna notice a longer noodle.
Yeah.
Right? And it's also put together in this really kind of sticky, cheesy roux that keeps everything together.
I like it. It's not sloppy. It's still super cheesy, but it's tight. It holds
Yes,
itself.
Exactly.
Oh
And
my
the top, if you notice
Yes.
the top, that caramelized, bubbly, golden cheese, right?
That's good. It's a good.
That's a good bite.
That's a good bite.
Yes.
That is amazing. So this is specifically, oh my gosh, that got even better the longer it was in there.
Yeah.
Bajan
Yes.
mac pie.
Bajan mac pie.
Absolutely delicious. I love this.
Tropical version of comfort
I can
food.
understand why
Yes.
you're like, yo, mom, dad, this is the key. All right, where are we
is
moving
it.
to next?
All right, next we are moving to chili chicken from Yatung, Toronto's oldest Hakka restaurant, 40 years this year.
Wow.
So they've obviously made a ton of chili chicken. They know absolutely what they're doing. This is an Indo-Chinese dish, so Chinese technique with Indian flavors.
Nice.
You're gonna get sweet, you're gonna get spicy, you're gonna get tangy, really, really savory. It's fried chicken on rice. There's gonna be soy, there's gonna be some ginger, onions, and of course, it's chili chicken, so expect a kick.
Okay, it's gonna be a little
Expect
kick. Love that,
right?
love that.
But there's a big debate around it. Not whether it's a comfort food, not whether it's delicious, but it's whether you should have it with sauce
Okay.
or dry.
Okay, so this is sauce.
Yes.
What do we think, everybody? Do we have it? Oh, Vijaya? Immediately, Vijaya's like dry, no sauce.
I had chili chicken once a week, every week of my childhood.
Yeah.
And dry, I feel, is the way to go because you keep that crispness of the chicken, but you have the intensity of the sauce.
Okay, Craig, have you ever had chili chicken?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I adore it. My wife can attest. I drink gravy.
Yeah.
Except in this dish where I always go dry.
Also dry.
And it's because you get a higher concentration of flavor.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Jason, would you be
I mean, they're very convincing.
yeah.
But I love a saucy dish. But I mean, I'm gonna try dry now because I feel like.
Listen, I was gonna say I'm pumped about this sauce. I love a sauce.
Because when the sauce gets into the rice,
Yeah.
that just kind of lifts the rice up a little bit.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Right? Yeah.
Whoa.
2 for 2.
You know what also? Just a little tickly heat in there.
Yeah.
It's building. Oh, that is delicious. I could see why, though. The texture would be amazing dry. That is so good. What are we moving on to?
All right, we are moving on to khao soi from Isan Dur. So not the same problem as Bajan restaurants. Ton of Thai restaurants all through the country,
Totally.
and I'm so happy because they're incredible. But one of my favorites is Isan Dur. Chef Ko is an absolute master. A lot of the best Thai chefs in the city actually count her as a mentor.
Oh, that's amazing.
But of all the incredible things she makes, it's the khao soi. It is so comforting. It's a rich, creamy Thai noodle soup. So we're talking golden curry, coriander, and there's coconut milk. That's what
Okay.
gives it that creamy. Right.
Yeah, I love that.
And then it's loaded with stuff. This one is loaded with really tender beef, so it's gonna soak up all of those kind of flavors.
Yeah.
Super aromatic. But the best part of it to me is in here, we've got regular soup noodles, a soup noodle dish.
We love a
they're
noodle.
nice, soft, cooked, just like it. But on the side here, you've got to do the crispy noodle, and it mimics kind of like if you were having a bowl of chicken noodle soup with crackers on the side.
Oh, you get the crispy.
You get the crunch.
So you just kind of do this?
Yes.
And then that?
Right.
Oh my gosh. What a dream. Listen, Ryan, you always bring the best food. You are an absolute wizard. It's always such a pleasure having you here. I'm going to dig
pleasure.
into this. So much good stuff right here in Toronto. We'll be right back, though. Stick around. The good stuff is a good time. So why not subscribe to our weekly newsletter?
You feel good the rest
You're
of
like,
your day.
yeah. Get a sneak peek at upcoming episodes, access to weekly show highlights, and a one-stop roundup of all my latest recipes.
Everything that you make is like delicious.
Simply scan the QR code to sign up for the Good Stuff newsletter. And join us right here weekdays on CTV. Foods from all around the world today. We've got these beautiful ones that Ryan Hinkson brought in from restaurants around Toronto. What a delight. But I think we have time for just one more. Here's a Filipino dish that's one of my faves.
Hi Mary, my name's Ian Rivero from Calgary, Canada, and I share easy Filipino and Asian recipes under the social media name and website Ian Cooks. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make crispy Filipino Lumpia, which are basically Filipino spring rolls made out of ground pork, minced veggies, minced shrimp, lots of different seasonings for your next potluck. Start by processing your vegetables until finely minced. This is about 1 medium celery and 1 carrot stick. You'll need to do the same with the shrimp. These are raw, de-shelled, de-veined shrimp that I simply bought frozen from the grocery store and defrosted prior to making these. To a large bowl, combine together about 1 pound of raw ground pork, about 1 cup of minced shrimp, minced celery and carrot, half a minced onion, and 5 minced garlic cloves. To season, throw in a teaspoon each of sugar, black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, a tablespoon each of soy sauce and fish sauce for that deep savory flavor, and finally an egg to bind everything together. Give this a thorough mix until you have your lumpia filling, and you can always replace the pork with raw ground chicken or turkey if you prefer for different options. To roll, grab some lumpia wrappers, which you can buy frozen from most Asian groceries. Add a tablespoon onto the lower half of the wrapper, fold the bottom corner up to cover the filling, then to prevent the edges from spilling out, fold the left and right edges to the center. Finally, roll upwards, keeping all those folds you made tight and intact. Here, I have a small bowl of water, which helps to secure the lumpia so it doesn't unravel, and simply repeat this with your remaining filling. The great thing with lumpia is that these can be frozen for up to 6 months, making it perfect for meal prepping. These are frozen ones I prepared from the night before. You can simply fry them from frozen until they're golden brown and the inside is completely cooked, about 5 to 6 minutes. Then simply let these cool on a wire rack, and I like dipping this with some sweet chili sauce for a bit of heat, and that's basically it. Now grab a piece and kain tayo. That means let's eat in Tagalog.
Oh, yeah. 100%. That's what we're doing after this show. Big thanks to this amazing kitchen crew today. That's our show. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.